Hello, before we start, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to receive updates when we upload new videos. Watch the video until the end to see the interior shots, exterior shots, and the full review. It's been a long road for Genesis and its new GV80, and that's from an outside perspective in the realm of automotive media. Just imagine how it's been for Genesis executives, watching an SUV crazy world while the still young luxury brand makes do with just a trio of sedans. There will be no more getting by for Genesis, however, as the GV80 is finally revealed as the brand's first sport utility vehicle. For now, the GV80 is only available in South Korea, and as such, the information we have relates to that market. Still, there's no question that Genesis is seeking to carve its place in the luxury realm both in style and technology. The GV80 will compete with the likes of the BMW X5 and Audi Q7, offering both 2- and 3-row accommodations for passengers. They will be greeted with upscale materials available in a range of colors and trims, but it's the technology that could be most impressive of all. The GV80 is properly digital, from its instrument cluster to the 14.5-inch infotainment screen. Through it, driver and front seat passenger will have an array of systems at their disposal, including an augmented reality navigation system. The Genesis integrated controller has a handwriting recognition system that literally lets occupants write out things such as driving destinations or phone numbers, which the tech then recognizes and implements. That's in addition to the normal suite of apps found in modern vehicles. It's the unseen, or in this case, unheard, tech that could take the cake. The GV80 utilizes a noise-canceling system that actively monitors road noise in real time, and emits an opposite wave sound to effectively block it all out. There's an auto-purification system for the cockpit that monitors air quality and activates when needed. The GV80 carries all the current driver assist and safety systems as well, including a system that monitors driver activity and issues warnings if it thinks the driver is a bit drowsy or otherwise inattentive behind the wheel. As for what motivates the GV80, there's still some mystery there, as the South Korean launch didn't go into detail on what the rest of the world can expect. The new SUV utilizes rear-wheel drive architecture but is certainly available with all-wheel drive, and its drivetrain will boast several modes for various conditions. The current engine is a 3.0-liter turbodiesel generating 278 horsepower and 434 pound-feet of torque, but that likely won't carry over outside of South Korea. The official word on other engines isn't given, but we expect a pair of gasoline mills to fill the GV80's engine bay around the world. It will likely start with a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder developing 304 horsepower, which isn't bad for a base model engine. The upgrade is likely a 3.5-liter 6-cylinder packing 380 horsepower and a claimed 0-60 sprint of 5.7 seconds. As previously stated, the GV80 will initially be offered only in South Korea, with the rest of the world getting the SUV later. Unlike most modern new vehicle debuts, there won't be a long wait for it to arrive in dealerships. Sales are slated to begin later this month in the Korean market with the diesel engine. Other markets will see the GV80 arrive later in the year. Today, Genesis officially launched GV80, its first sport utility vehicle. GV80 introduces a variety of firsts for the Genesis brand, including a 6-cylinder diesel, electronically controlled suspension with road preview, and active noise control. The launch event and media test drive took place at the Korea International Exhibition Center west of Seoul. GV80 represents the essence of the innovative spirit of Genesis, said William Lee, Executive Vice President and Global Head of the Genesis brand. As we launch GV80, our first luxury flagship SUV, we simultaneously open a new chapter for Genesis. The V in the GV80 marque represents versatility that only a Genesis SUV can offer. The production GV80 realizes the vision of the GV80 Concept first shown at the 2017 New York Auto Show. The GV80 SUV joins the lineup of G70, G80 and G90 sedans with more than a common thread of design identity. The interior and exterior styling of GV80 was a collaboration between Genesis Design Studios located in South Korea, the United States and Germany. We enjoyed the challenge to apply athletic elegance design language to SUV architecture, said Luke Donckerwolke, Executive Vice President, Chief Design Officer of Hyundai Motor Group. The precise proportions and attention to every detail denote that GV80 is authentic to Genesis design principles. Signature Genesis design elements are immediately visible on GV80, from every vantage point. The Crest Grille emphasizes gravitas consistent with the positioning of GV80. The Parabolic Line runs smoothly along the side with precise execution, accentuated by power lines above each wheel emphasizing stance and presence. The quad lamps, which flank the Crest Grille, are made possible with sophisticated lighting technology. The quad lamp graphic will become the most recognizable, unique signature of Genesis design, as the simplest of lines communicate a distinct identity, Donckerwolke said. Two lines will come to define Genesis. The G-matrix pattern that appears in light fixtures throughout the exterior is inspired by beautiful orchids seen when diamonds are illuminated by light. The pattern also appears on the available 22-inch wheels. The body structure of GV80 is enhanced with hot-stamped, high-strength steel, as well as lightweight aluminum used on the doors, hood, and tailgate that allow it to achieve competitive curb weight. The interior of GV80 focuses on the beauty of white space, characteristic of the elegant South Korean architectural philosophy. The concept of luxury in space defines the open feeling of the cabin of GV80, with the G-matrix pattern as a motif. We were able to express a luxurious feel for the interior of GV80 through reductive design and channeling the Korean roots of the Genesis brand, said Sang-Yup Lee, Senior Vice President, Head of Genesis Design. The concept of the beauty of white space is a hallmark of Korean design. The width of the interior of GV80 was emphasized through the design of sleek, thin air vents that run across the passenger compartment. A 14.5-inch, split-screen infotainment display sits front and center atop the dashboard. The number of hard buttons and switches was intentionally kept to a minimum, both for aesthetic purposes and ease of use. Soft materials cover every surface, from the inside of the door handles to the quilted knee pads that line the lower sides of the console. The ornate center control unit on the center console covers an electronic, shift-by-wire transmission base with dial-style shift. Handwriting recognition through the Genesis integrated controller helps users set a destination or enter phone numbers without having to operate a keyboard on the navigation screen, simply by using handwritten letters on the writing recognition control system. All journeys in GV80 are intended to be as stress-free as possible, whether commuting to the office or embarking on a weekend trip. Augmented reality navigation utilizes virtual driving guidelines over actual driving images to help drivers recognize roads. Video taken by the front-mounted camera will be displayed on the infotainment screen, and the optimal driving path will be displayed in a virtual graphic so that the driver can drive along the route easily and accurately. GV80 features the world's first application of road noise active noise control technology, which dramatically reduces road noise while driving. Based on the science of digital signal processing, RANC overcomes the limitations of existing noise control technologies that rely on physical technology, such as materials and body structures, to quiet the cabin. RANC generates sound waves of opposite phases in 0.002 second by analyzing road noise in real time, dramatically reducing irregular, simultaneous road noise. Another world-first technology is an active motion driver's seat that contains 7 air cells, a feature that reduces fatigue from long hours of driving. One-touch comfort control, adjustable from the front row, allows for limousine-level relaxation in the second-row seats. Heated and ventilated seats are available in the first 2 rows. In addition, the GV80 is equipped with an air purification system that automatically operates according to indoor air quality, through an in-vehicle fine dust sensor. Active air purification with dual filters monitors the in-vehicle air quality in real time, and removes 99% of fine particulate matter, which maintains a clean and fresh cabin environment. GV80 models equipped with all-wheel drive will feature multi-terrain control, the capability to tackle all kinds of surfaces. Sand, mud and snow modes are available, thanks to the electronically controlled limited slip differential at the rear axle. Electronically controlled suspension with road preview, another Genesis first, helps provide passengers with optimal ride comfort by recognizing information on the road ahead in advance through front cameras and navigation information. Our chassis engineers matched these versatile drive modes to an electronically controlled suspension with road preview that employs the intelligent ADAS camera to detect obstacles like speed bumps and adjust the damping forces accordingly, said Albert Biermann, President, Head of Research and Development Division at Hyundai Motor Group. Like each member of the Genesis lineup, GV80 provides an unmatched level of standard active and passive safety systems, as part of a brand-level engineering commitment to passenger security and comfort. When it comes to safety, GV80 is designed not only to protect its occupants from accidents, but also from accidents from happening at all, Biermann said. GV80 also includes 10 standard airbags, including a center-mounted airbag between the front occupants to mitigate interior impact. GV80 leverages the Genesis brand-wide commitment to service and convenience with industry-leading remote technology. Genesis Car Pay, a feature unique to the South Korean market, helps to simplify out-of-car payments like refueling. It is a simple in-car payment service that allows drivers to easily pay through the navigation screen without the hassle of separately using cash or a credit card. Real-time remote diagnosis provides quick and accurate identification of vehicle issues through analysis of vehicle data, without the need for a service visit. Smartphone-enabled technology also allows GV80 drivers to remotely check on their vehicles and its surroundings. Customers in South Korea will be able to take advantage of the Your Genesis build-to-order program. Customers will be able to specify engine, drive wheels, number of seats, vehicle color, wheel design, and option packages, to create individual GV80 SUVs that are truly their own. GV80 will launch with 11 exterior color options and 5 interior colors. Build-to-stock models will also be available.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Subscribe to Auto TV.